Hello, my peoples. Welcome to the first Motivation Monday. And today, we're talking about 3 rules to make you feel more motivated. And remember, join me every Monday for a little motivation. There's a philosophy that says you reap what you sow, which means you harvest what you plant. And this seems so logical because if you were to plant apple seeds, you'd get an apple tree, right? But we never really think about this in our own lives. Inputs and outputs. Think about it. Who we are today is a reflection of the decisions we made before. Or we are now the fruits of the seeds that we had planted in the past. And I think that these 3 things will be the seeds we need to get motivated and get going forward. Seed number 1, ask, do you need it? If something brings you down more than it lifts you up, you really have to ask, do you need it? Or if you should be consuming it like candy once in a while. And in moderation. We all know when we feel at our best. And it's so easy nowadays to spend too much time wasting time. It's kind of true that people who aren't setting goals or milestones for themselves kind of become slaves to day-to-day tasks, and every day just kind of wastes away. So if what you're consuming isn't what you need, both literally and figuratively, then ask yourself, do you need it? And take the steps to get rid of it. Seed number 2, turn it off. Say it with me. Turn it off. The biggest thing that I'm thinking of right now is the TV and news specifically. Did you know that the news gets better and higher ratings if they're giving people bad news more than they are good news? It's like clickbait. The headlines are just too intriguing to resist. So you stick around for the 10 o'clock news to find out what happened in the latest war on something. I'm going to give you an alternative. And it's kind of funny because the news gives us the bad news, but if the bad news ever turns into good news, they rarely ever follow up. I found this website that I'm going to link in the description called goodnewsnetwork.org. And literally, it's filled with only good news. And I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid by them at all. I just love the fact that there's a good news network out there. It actually makes you feel like the world is moving in a positive direction. And the way we think totally affects our environment and the people we're around every day. So that leads me to seed number 3, social media. Now, I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say we're spending too much time on our phones and blah, 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 because I definitely spend too much time on my phone. But I do know that there are studies, one of which I'll link in the description, so you know I'm not talking out of my rear, that social media has the same effect on dopamine as slot machines in a casino do. And we have to ask ourselves, is this healthy or not? Do we really want this or not? In my opinion, social media is really kind of like people's highlight reels. What I'd encourage you to do is understand that social media is a double-edged sword, but use the good edge of the sword. Or is there a good edge? I don't know. You can also use social media for your own good. I'm sure you've seen tons of people fundraising successfully through social media. I'd encourage you to use social media to help build your dreams. Again, not sponsored, but have you ever been on Pinterest? Pinterest is a great example of a social media platform that you can actually use for an idea board. Literally, any idea you have. I personally use Pinterest to fuel my dreams. And you can see some of the things there that I'm putting on there. I'm going to have a sick pool someday. Don't worry, you can come over. So remember, you reap what you sow. You harvest what you plant. And I want to motivate you to try this for one day. A 1-day challenge. Easiest challenge ever. And I want you to comment down below and tell me if you feel better afterward. Find something in your life that you don't need. Person, place, or thing. Any noun. Turn off or get rid of anything that's making you feel down. Because when we have our chin up, we can move forward and be better. And remember to turn it around. If there's something that's bumming you out or not doing you any good, see if you can turn it around somehow and use it to your advantage. So try it for 1 day. And if it makes you feel better, do it for 2 days, 3 days. And as long as it's making you feel motivated. If you keep putting something off till tomorrow, it'll never get here. And yesterday is already gone. All you have is today. But remember, you have today. And that's an amazing opportunity that you can't let go to waste. So like I always say, don't forget to make your dreams and goals a reality. And remember that you can do it. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Peace. Hello, my people. Thank you so much for watching my videos. If you want to see more, there's some videos over there and down there in the description. But please make sure you like, subscribe, and share with anyone you think would love to watch these videos too. All right, see you on the next one. Peace.